Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards as usual. First oracle card for masculines coming out for chaos. Maybe in turmoil, things spinning out of control, right? Maybe even the chaos coming to a completion. Maybe it could be internal chaos. And yeah, it's coming to completion. The chaos card is showing up with number 9, which is near completion, near endings, near fulfillment. And then at the bottom of the deck, to confirm, we have the conclusion card. So it is definitely coming to an end, the chaos. Mutual energy, we got forbidden. That is also coming to a near close. 18 breaks down to a 9, near completion. But again, blocked off, guarded, forbidden, unable, access denied type energy, right? Unable to open. Let's see here. What else do we have? For feminine. Get one oracle card for feminine, please. Taking a risk. I'm getting full energy, feeling lighter, feeling freer, not feeling weighed down. Look at this. Full energy. There's an understanding. She's able to take a risk and has that understanding about what she's taking that risk for. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, masculine, how are we feeling today? All right, masculine, how are we feeling today? 2 of Cups. So we got the 2 of Cups and the Hermit. I think he's trying to find some insight on his own, spending time alone. That's the 9 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Trying to find some type of insights, shed light on it. I think he's having that chaos within himself, just trying to figure out what the relationship is about, what it's for, and the understanding of it. Feels the emotions though, but needing to be separated from it, spending time alone away from it. Feeling a lack of growth there. Needing some type of stability, The Empress in reverse. There's no life there, there's no growth. But he's wanting to stabilize that, invest in it, be loyal to it, be stable within it, get things moving. So that's what the chaos is about. Feeling like giving up, the lack of nurturing and lack of investment, lack of care. Lack of growth. So it's like he feels like there's a lack of growth. He's trying to nurture it. He's trying to invest in it and take care of it, be loyal to it. But he's feeling like giving up on the lack of growth within it, the lack of care within it, the lack of nurturing, wanting to come back together. So it's kind of like he's wanting to invest. He's stuck in his head. That's what the chaos is about. He's trying to figure out how to do it. He's not quite sure. He's stuck in his head on how to manifest. And he's confused. There's emotional confusion. He has a lot of different option choices. There's a lot of confusion surrounding the situation. So that chaos is going on with the mentality on trying to figure out why there's a lack of growth. Feeling like giving up because there is a lack of growth, lack of nurturing, lack of expansion, lack of fertility. Both of these would be Earth and Pinnacle energies. The Taurus with the Empress and Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy with the Queen of Pentacles. So you have both of them in reverse. There's no growth. There's no expansion. There's no nurturing. There's no mothering. There's no love there. There's no life, no fertility. And he's just trying to hold his stability because we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. Just the Queen is in reverse. So just going within, trying to shed light on this relationship because there is confusion. He's at a crossroads. He's going through this tailspin of emotion. That's where the chaos is coming from. All right, let's talk about it, feminine. What's the risk? Following your intuition. Continuing to move in silence. Not speaking, not saying anything. Just having that inner knowing. Being in control. Holding back your emotions. What else for me? New cycle with a passionate new beginning, a new spark of creativity, new fire, new energy, just in general. The Ace of Wands isn't always something, it's just a new energy. It's that fire within. It's it's a new energy. Yeah. There's a tower moment. A tower moment caused mental conflict that you needed to move away from and take that risk in order to balance yourself. So balance yourself for this emotional fulfillment. So you had to in order to gain the Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You had to balance yourself out in order to keep going for your emotional fulfillment as well as long-term success and stability. Do what makes you happy. You're not doing it for no reason. The risk is to continue to move in silence, to continue to remain mysterious and in control, holding back those emotions, just having a new energy. Yeah, getting on stable ground, having that potential to move forward and then be more stable, more grounded. You're being patient. You're taking your time. What else, feminine? Yeah, you have the potential to gain your mental clarity. You have to get that start. Those baby steps towards mental clarity. Mental clarity and the potential of stability, just getting started with a new mindset, new thought process, new understanding, clarity, right? That's the card that popped up. 9 of Swords in reverse, coming out of fear and anxiety. You're still not taking action though. You're not taking action. You're gaining mental clarity, getting a different perspective, getting a new understanding. So, yeah, while this transformation takes place, as a strategy to slow things down, as you choose a new direction, you chose the path of healing and happiness. And you're trying to turn things around, going after your desires. Yeah, the control part, you made a judgment call to do this alone, in order to balance things out and just wait for things to come in. Wait for a return on investment. You turned your back on emotions, things that don't serve you, for a fresh start, new beginning, again, and stability and groundedness and in the new potential for growth. I feel like the risk is to continue to move towards your mental clarity, because clearly masculines in chaos and turmoil, stuck in his head, feeling like giving up, feeling a lack of growth, lack of life being given into this situation, feeling loyal and dedicated to it, but all the while, feminine's just choosing the path of healing. Look, a strategy to slow things down so she can choose a path of healing and happiness and find a way to turn things around by going after her own desires, making a judgment call to do so independently, balancing things out in order to just wait for things to grow, wait for maturity, walk away in order to gain a fresh start, new beginning, to get things started again. New growth potential, a new seed to be planted, right? How else do you get to long-term success and stability if you don't keep planting seeds? If you don't get multiple aces of pentacles, how do you expect to get to the 10? If you get to just one ace, okay, you got one ace. How many pentacles is that? It's just an ace. Okay, you get two aces of pentacles. That's two pentacles. So now you're trying to balance them, juggle them. And you got three. Now you're building. You're working. You got to get there. Forbidden, missing each other, missing the attention. Actually, it's a fond memory of the success, the good times, the victories, the wins. You're holding on to those memories because right now things are forbidden. It's not gonna happen. Okay. Let's see. Again, more strategy, more plotting, more planning, scheming, sneaking, doing things behind the scene in order to turn and shift that will in you guys' favor. That's what you guys are both doing. Let's see here. Mutual energy. Meditating, getting a clear mindset, thinking in a healing place. It's that mental rest, that mental pause. It's on a break. That's this deck. That's my meditation card. Trying to figure out how to get things moving. Trying to meditate on how to take action, how to rush things moving ahead, because you guys are obsessed. The thoughts are controlling you guys and giving a heavy burden. You guys are guarded, trying to protect yourself, weighing options. While you weigh your options, all the while heartbroken, in sorrow. Tower moment, whatever is causing it has caused you to use your strength, your self-control, because you guys are mourning, you're consulting a higher source, you're looking from a higher perspective and being patient. Okay, let's see what else. Again, the patience comes with maturity and understanding that, you know, the things that we may want or want to take action towards isn't always something we should take action towards. Yeah. Trying to meditate on how to take action, how to move things along, have a new beginning in love, right? Trying to figure that out is still weighing you guys down. It's a heavy load. The forbidden aspect is what you guys are working on. You're trying to do the work, putting in the effort, paying attention to the details. It's more of a studying this connection. Ooh, Lord, I didn't know that was underneath there. Yeah, the connection is worth holding on to. So you guys are being disciplined. Try not to overindulge. So you guys can come back together and actually start communicating again. But again, it's a burden. You guys are hopeful, trying to be patient within the situation, but it's a conflict. Your patience is conflict right now because the devil is tempting you guys to just say, whatever, I'm going to do it. You're wanting to just let your inhibitions down and just go rush in. But, you know, that's instinctually and that's human. But from a higher perspective with that Hierophant, it comes with wisdom and knowledge and understanding and maturity. I think masculine's more confused about it than anything. Feminine's coming out of fear. She's not making any moves. She's just looking at things from a different perspective. Getting a little bit more enlightenment, going through transformation here and there. Just trying to gain stability, I see. It's a lot of majors for feminine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some changes are being made. She's taking the risk. She's coming out of fear and anxiety to take that risk. All right, masculine, let's talk about it. What's going on the inside about this connection? Clarify the Two of Cups. A lot of hidden aspects, a lot of unknown. One more for the Two of Cups. Yeah, the hidden aspect is what has him stuck in his head. The things that he's just trying to seek. It's sending him into that hermit mode to make him go inside and take a deeper look. Because there's some emotions deep down, and that's underneath the surface that he's trying to process. He's trying to think things through, maybe analyze a little bit too much. Eight of Swords. Internally and externally. But he can free himself from it, but he's coming out of it. I think going into hermit mode is him making a head over heart decision, being logical, being I want to say fair and balanced in thought. Get a clear mind, right? Whoa. Yeah. Head over heart decision, and he actually is healing as well. There's also a hope, a wish there. Empress card. A lack of growth. So it's like the lack of growth is that the relationship needs a strategy, it needs a plan. He's trying to weigh his options, trying to balance things out. Maybe even feeling like the relationship is slipping away from him, sneaking away, right? Eluding him in some type of way. But the lack of growth, it's just trying to weigh his options on how to bring it together successfully. It's still a want there. He's trying to heal. He's trying to, process his thoughts. He's still there. He's trying to have patience within the situation. Trying to go with the flow. One more for the King of Pentacles. Yeah, being patient, trying to keep pushing forward. The outside may say give up, but the inside still says keep going, right? What's the Nine of Wands in reverse then? Feeling like it's his Ten of Cups, but he's mourning it, like he's needing it. It's a regret. It's a loss. It's an emotional loss from the 10 to the 5, right? There's sadness. There's regrets. He's looking at. He's trying to gain a different perspective on it as well. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse then? Like a growth, like feeling like there's long-term success and stability still there. And in order to gain that, he needs to gain his independence as well. So there's nostalgia, sweet memories, but he needs to be self-sufficient as well. So it's like he also feels like that needed to be independent. He needed his independence. What's the Eight of Swords? Stuck in his head mentally, wanting that fresh start, new beginning. One more for the Eight of Swords. And a new cycle, the world. Yeah. What's the Magician then? Kind of sideways, going within, mental conflict, mental confusion, feeling somehow the ego has protected him in a way to send him within and gain a little bit more enlightenment, get some more wisdom and clarity, because there was definitely some mental conflict, the energy of Five of Swords where my mind is working overtime and it's doing what it has to do to gain its own clarity, yet I still need some time alone. I need to go within and gain some wisdom. So it's like the mind is causing him to go within and needing that balance, right? What's the Seven of Cups? Confusion, feeling left out in the cold, lack mentality, abandonment, maybe even ghosting, abandonment, confused about abandoning the relationship when that's what he wants. He wants growth, he wants expansion, and that's clear. That's what he's understanding. He feels sorry for the conflict and causing the burden, but and actually wants to move on from it. Wants to bring in a transformation as well. But there's fears surrounding that. And wow. There's fear surrounding that, and the Eight of Wands was in reverse. That's because you guys aren't speaking. That's the fear. That's a part of the fear. So let's talk about it, feminine. Let's clarify the High Priestess. What's going on with the High Priestess? You're getting downloads, moving in silence, getting into clarity, getting messages, waiting through the confusion, waiting through the illusions, taking your time, being patient. There you go. Clarify the Emperor and control, moving forward with clarity and understanding. Ace of Swords twice. And the Chariot. Clarify the World. Yeah, new cycle. Just wanting to move on. Calmer waters. Ace of Wands. Having new energy, wanting to come back together, wanting union, wanting stability, wanting marriage and commitment. Okay. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Getting stable, getting on solid ground, taking those first steps, those potential for growth and stability, but internally you don't want to come back together. You're not trying to have reconciliation until this death process takes place. You miss the opportunity. What's the Ace of Swords? Ace of Cups in reverse. Nope, you're not doing that right now. Emotionally uninvested. What's the Nine of Swords in reverse? Yeah, because you walked away from your emotions, your feelings. You turned your back on things that no longer serve. Going back to the Page of Pentacles in order to have the potential for growth in the future. What's the Hangman? Making the decision to fulfill your own emotions. Eight of Cups to the Nine of Cups. Death card. Going through transformation, nurturing yourself, growth, expansion, being well taken care of, nurturing. Okay? Holding back your energy. You're doing it on a selfish vibe, but again, that's a risk that you're taking. That's a part of the risk, and you're doing it because you're being patient. You're moving forward with mental clarity. You have an understanding on how to achieve that, how to achieve laying that foundation, getting stable, getting grounded, those stepping stones, right? And then you have the Hierophant. You're coming from a higher perspective. You're having a higher knowledge, understanding, and whether it be religious or spiritual path, but you know what direction you're trying to go. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Missing each other, internally taking that leap of faith. You both are taking a risk at this point. We have the Healing card. Taking a leap of faith to turn things around. That's the Six of Wands. You guys are manifesting success and victory. This Seven of Swords, strategy, sneaking, doing things behind the scene. You're making a judgment call internally. One more for that Seven of Swords. I'm choosing a path, choosing a direction. What's the will? Turn things around. You guys have been enlightened. Okay, so I'm getting two things with this here. You guys we're trying to slow things down because you're looking at the obsession, the control, the passion, the temptation, the devil energy, the things that were controlling you, drawing you in, and causing negative things within the connection. So again, you have to turn things around internally. You have to shine some light on the devil, right? But then you have the happiness behind the toxicity, the control, the obsession, the temptation. It's I'm so drawn to it. I love it. It makes me happy. It's just wanting to indulge in it, wanting to bathe in it, right? But we're having to heal. Having to heal that. You have to slowing things down, being methodical, being careful. What's the Four of Swords? Yeah, getting in control, rest at a pause, gaining control, taking leadership, taking ownership. You want to come rushing in because, again, it's a fear-based rush. That may be scared of heartbreak. You want to come rushing in because you're scared of feeling that sorrow, feeling that heartbreak, that pain. But that goes back to the sun being shown on that devil. So you have to gain a little bit more control. You have to watch. You have to observe and actually learn from these situations. Moving forward, I feel like there's a maturity of emotion with that. One more. Maturity of emotions and becoming a little bit more hopeful and optimistic to take action and control of your actions that you take. Ace of Cups, wanting to build and have success and victory. One more for the Ace of Cups, please. Build and weighing your options. build in a balanced manner. What's the Eight of Pentacles? Clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Taking things slow, paying attention to details, slow, methodical, and slowly healing. Taking those rests, taking those breaks, taking those pauses, holding back your energy. Yes. For again, later growth, potential growth. Putting an end to passionate new beginnings, initiating through passion and flirting, and you're standing your ground, you're protecting your energy, you're moving in silence, using your intuition, being more disciplined, being more decisive, in control of your actions, using willpower, using strength. It's just confirming everything that I'm saying. So let's go ahead and get romance angels. It's a risk on both parts if we look at it. Masculine's feeling like he's needing to spend some time alone as well. Come out of his mental conflict, his mental prison here. He has sadness and he's mourning and grieving, feeling like that things aren't growing. But he's just internally trying to get patient and go with the flow and overcome, trying to keep going forward, right? Then you gotta give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So that's, I get that's a part of what he's trying to do, which is making a head of a heart decision to heal. Keep an open mind, yes, keeping that clear mind, being fresh, but right now we have him closed-minded, which is causing that chaotic vibe that's needing to be healed, because in one way he's looking at it like, oh, things aren't growing, there's nothing to grow here. And then in the other mind, he's feeling the connection, he's feeling the relationship, he's wanting a fresh start, wanting to get things going in a new cycle. But we have mental conflict, feeling left out in the cold, and needing to make a choice in love. Keeping open mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's going back to the for long-term stability, wanting that, missing, having those nostalgic energies, thinking about the past, sweet memories. The Six of Cups in the upright is always sweet memories, but doing it alone. With the Nine of Pentacles, which is a part of why I feel there is disappointment. Maybe he just needs to enjoy the moment a little bit. Mutual energy, new love, a new person has shared your romantic feelings. That's going back to the obsession. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life, and that's why it's forbidden right now. And healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That's why we have the Four of Swords internally and externally for mutual energy. If I'm not mistaken, the star is at the bottom of the deck for feminine. So I feel like she's doing some healing as well. Definitely have masculine taking that time to heal as well. If not, it's just healing issues within your family dynamic. Let's see, for feminine, past life relationship, you've known each other before. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Underneath the deck, release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy, and that's why you walk away. You move forward to gain that mental clarity. One more for feminine. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And underneath the deck, children. Your love life is being affected by children. So Could be immature energy. I always like to point that out. Not necessarily actual children if there are no children involved. Everybody's situation is different. But that reconciliation is a return. It's a comeback. But I feel like feminine's being patient for it. She's just waiting for it. I think she has an inner knowing. High priestess being out there, following her intuition. Right now is not the time to reconcile. Now is not the time to get a new beginning in love. Right now is the time I need to take care of myself. Right? Alright. Give your relationship a chance. In a distant horizon. Take this one for keeping open mind about the main female. Yep. And attraction. You're in despair. There's a change, masculine. That looks just like the Five of Cups, which it's funny because the despair card is 32, which breaks down to a 5. So there is a change. Don't. I feel like the change is actually causing him this despair, which has him in his head, which has him in mental conflict and turmoil and spinning around in chaos. But again, it's a shift. It's to shift those energies. It's to shift things going, taking that risk, moving things along, trying to manifest what you want. Like I said, the toxicity had been, the light has been shown on it. You guys are both fearful of heartbreak. You both have some healing you need to complete and slow down so you can heal. Let's get new love. Home. Maybe you guys feel like you're each other's home. Maybe wanting stability, wanting balance. Was waiting for main male. I think we're just waiting for masculine at this time to catch up, kind of go through his things here. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Underneath the deck, it is a high honor. So take your time. Don't rush. That's why it's at the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Take your time. Heal. Healing family issues is a great fortune. Open up. It's a great fortune to have a sense of community, a sense of belonging, a sense of home, right? Past life relationship. Death and rebirth. Ending. Feeling like putting an end to it, taking care of yourself, coffin. But again, endings are just new beginnings, so we never want to look at it as just the end of things. And then you have privileged lady. Yeah, you have the privilege, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Take care of yourself. It is safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all for marriage. Four of Wands Hierophant card coming out there. That's what you're on the journey to. Reconciliation. Reconciliation with your official person. Message of concern. Maybe concerned about reconciling. So that's why we got the reconciliation in reverse. Death card, going through a transformation. Four of Cups, missing opportunity, rejecting something. A lack of acceptance, right? Ace of Cups in reverse. No emotion right now. Eight of Cups, no emotion right now. Feminine's continuing her journey without emotions, without feeling, without investing, just being patient, gaining her mental clarity. Let's go ahead and get some outgoing messages, though. Masculine. Ooh. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other, equally having fun. I'm definitely feeling the mutual, as far as the Two of Cups coming out on the outside and the Lovers being down here. As far as the choice, feeling abandoned from it, which is again bringing me mourning energy, sadness, loss, regrets. Yeah. And it's funny because we got the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Five, five, and five. And that gives the Despair card, which is also a five. So, again, he's going through some changes. Some things are shifting for him, which is that chaos, that chaotic energy. I feel like it's maybe even a resistance to change here with the being stuck stagnant in your head. Maybe even making the decision, going within. I think he's making this decision to heal in this energy. But nonetheless, we got chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue that shows up with the Five of Pentacles. We have the separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. And that goes back to the lack of growth, lack of growth potential here, and that's why there is a separation. And we got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Now, that could go with the Five of Swords, but it's also hiding those emotions, putting up, he may appear that he's giving up and putting those walls down, not wanting to invest, not wanting to nurture the relationship. That's a mask, because internally he's going through some things. He's it's a tornado going on the inside. And then we got Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting or hesitation. And I think that's a part of him trying to gain faith, because he's still trying to temper himself to keep going forward. We got temperance in the nine of wands. All right, let's get outgoing messages from mutual. And one more. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savor in the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. That's where we take our time, getting a little bit more hopeful, optimistic, settling for friendship at this time, possibly. We got talking, interest, conversing, more, interested in conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So, I kept getting a lack of communication. You guys are fearful of being heartbroken, so there needs to be some healing. I feel like there's an energy of wanting to talk, wanting to communicate. We got self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation, and that's where we're coming into both of these mutual energies of the healing, the rest, the pause. We got hand of cards, taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. That's a part of the risk. You got to take control. You're healing yourself and becoming a little bit more accountable, a little bit more empowered, a little bit more stable, a little bit more of a leader. Golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. She may feel like that. Not enough, frustrating relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So that may be a part of the confusion, but I feel like she's turning that and shifting that to herself. So that's probably why she's not, investing in actually taking care of herself. We got palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I think she is in a growth stage with the Queen of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles, where we're getting a lot of earth energy, underlying energy as well. So we have both receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. And I do feel like there's some endings and moving on, but again, we're transforming, we're changing. Endings are just new beginnings, so Keep pushing. We got clock, need time, takes time, time in cycles, time to heal, progress. Then we got camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, making memories. So again, that's coming from a higher perspective, and she has actually learned the lesson when the Hierophant shows up. That's the teacher, that's the guide, that's the structure, that the rule of thumb, right? But as always, like I said, keep a positive mindset. Good job on both parts. Keep working through your chaos, masculine. You'll get there, and you'll get to calmer waters. Feminine, keep taking that risk. Keep taking those chances. Do what you need for yourself. You cannot come into union until you actually have your own stability, your own mental clarity. You cannot depend on others. You can't expect it from anything on the lines of love and mental clarity from anybody else except for yourself. So as always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.